Alright then, just taking a quick look at Solana on our daily time frame for another daily update on the channel. Before we begin, please do go down below and sign up to BITUNIX. They're giving you a 30% bonus if you deposit and trade on their platform. Deposit $1,000 and trade to receive a $300 bonus instantly. Really good opportunity for people to go and get some free money down below to be trading these markets with. Obviously, we've got a lot of interesting stuff going on in the markets at the minute. Solana here looking like it's starting to form a bit of bearish market structure as well, making some lower lows and lower highs. You can see these big daily fair value gaps are getting rejected for Solana, starting to look like we are rejecting out of these big areas of liquidity and heading down. Obviously, Solana overall has just been, ever since we came down, tapped into that big psychological $100 level here. After we had that big tariff dump that we had at the start of the year, we've been slowly grinding our way back up for Solana here, looking pretty good, to be honest. As you can see, just basically coming up this previous range that we had. We've obviously got the break, the retest, the continuation. We grab liquidity at the all-time high. We get that big dump for the tariff range, for the tariff dump I should say, sorry, back through this range, losing support. We come down to that $100 psychological level here, tap into that and get a pretty instantaneous reaction. This was around the time where Ethereum was starting to bounce as well, so as you can see, a nice little correlation with Ethereum bouncing there. We come all the way back up to the high of the range, we come down, test the low pretty much, and then since then grinding to the upside here for Solana, looking like it was just basically indomitably heading back up towards the all-time high and the previous all-time high area. But then obviously over the past few weeks we have seen Bitcoin starting to chop around a little bit. Obviously we did see Bitcoin here have this big move to the upside that Solana did not share in it, by the way. And then with that huge 100% tariff news that we saw last week, massive liquidations across the market. Solana here not in that basket. I think the sheer amount of liquidity that Solana had prevented it from really having a crazy drop. Dropped down around 24% on the day, as you can see, recovering to around a 16% drop. We come back up, we retest into this big daily fair value gap here, as you can see. But we started to roll over with Bitcoin looking bearish. Obviously, Bitcoin always leading the market, as you can see, coming down, back down to this low again here. Solana right now actually looking a lot less bearish than Bitcoin. Bitcoin looking very knife-like right now, slicing to the downside here. Currently trying to bounce out of this daily fair value gap down here that we've come down and rebalanced now. This has not been tapped since it's been created, so coming down, balancing this inefficiency in the market. If you believe in ICT concepts, that the market moves from inefficiency to inefficiency, I should say. And we just move from liquidity point to liquidity point. My end target here really would be Bitcoin hitting 100k, getting down below it, everyone gets bearish, people piling into shorts, and then we just basically reverse, go through all them shorts again back to the upside after coming down and getting a nice healthy retrace. Let me just take a quick look here. 50% would be nice as well. You can see we've got the 50% area is going to be around here. Let me just change this quickly because this is not the setup that I wanted. I want that 50% level. The 618 can stay as well. This is what I want. This is where I think could probably see a good bounce for Bitcoin. This is just below our 100k level, just enough to make everyone think we're going bearish. Come down, tap into this area here. Sweep this low inside this fair value gap, come down, bouncing out of this 50%, or even this 618 Fibonacci bouncing out of this unbalanced fair value gap down here would be really nice for a continuation. As we know, historically, we do like to see Bitcoin come down. It does often come down, hit a 50% retrace of the local move before continuing. We could see that in this instance here. As you can see, Bitcoin looking a bit toppy and choppy up here. And obviously, this is affecting Solana as well. Solana looking like it's starting to get a bit bearish. All depending on Bitcoin as always. Let's see what happens next. As always, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Please do like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Check back every day for daily updates and get some free money in the description below. Cheers.